I've been into cars virtually my whole life, right? Started out in like junior high, high school, helped my stepdad out in the shop, tinkering on cars. Didn't really get one until I was about in college, which was actually the one that you see right behind us. And I always loved anything with wheels on it. Greg Fresquez. I'm a dealer sales manager for ClassicCars.com dealer network, and I drive a 66 Nova right behind us. Oh gosh, I've been anything with wheels for as long as I could walk. My first job was at what was then the Bob Bondurant School. Worked there for about 10 years, and then after that I was at Phoenix International Raceway. I was there for 14 years, and then I moved over to AutoHunter, and now I'm at ClassicCars.com, sister company of AutoHunter. My father, my real father, had a TR3. When I was a little kid, we used to ride in the back of that, my sister and I. So that was the first car I had growing up. It was a TR3. My stepdad, we built a 67 Camaro together when I was in junior high, high school. Been pretty much rebuilt 3 times since, actually 3 times total, but yeah, 67 Camaro. So I spent a lot of time behind the wheel of that, pretending like I was driving as a little kid. My stepfather did most all the work on the car right behind us. I did some to begin with, but as far as skills and what have you, his skill set far out exceeds mine. But we had a lot of fun working together on it. When I first got it, had blue paint, kind of like that, but no, it was peeling off. It was not in the same condition it was. Headliner was ripped out of it. The seats had basically a serape blanket in there because it was falling apart. Didn't look anything like it looks today. So I had a straight 6 in it when I first got it, and I was wanting to put a V8 in it. Wasn't sure exactly what, crate motor, who knows, right? We came across a 283 small block at Glendale Swap Meet. And the cool thing about it is it's an actual 66 Nova block. And that engine is different than other engines because the oil filter isn't flush with the oil pan. It's recessed because the way the front end of these cars are. So it's not a real common block to come across. So there's a 283 66 Nova small block. So we picked that up, $200, and little TLC, boarded out, and it's been a lot of fun ever since. It's got a Church Boys Racing front end with power rack and pinion steering, and a 12-bolt Moser rear end. But when I got this car, and it had actual steel wheels with the hubcaps on them, and so that's the way I was driving it for a number of years. And one day I was driving down the 60, and one of the hubcaps flew off, and didn't really notice it until I got whatever I was home, and started looking for the hubcap because you can't really find them. I wasn't going to run the car with hubcaps on it anyways. That was just the way I picked it up. But so I ended up taking the hubcaps off, and I painted the wheels white. That's the way race cars were in the 60s. But my dad saw it, and he was like, "What the heck did you do to the car?" And so he had actually won a set of wheels at a car show. There were some chrome truck wheels, but they looked a lot better than the spray painted white steel wheels. So anyways, I had that for a while as primer with the chrome wheels. Looked pretty good, but nothing like the way it looks now. Again, a lot of people think the car is original when they're looking at it, but it's been redone. Much of this car's life has sat either not really under a tarp, but it sat with primer and in this corner right over here, the garage, my garage. And at one point, my kids, they're grown now and out of college, but at the time they were probably 4 or 5 years old, and they went out to the garage, and it was just in primer. They painted the front fender with watercolors, and big section of it, they painted it, and they came in, and they're like, Daddy, we painted your car. And went outside of the garage to check it out. And at first you're like, what the? You're mad at them, but it was really cool. I went and got the camera and took pictures of them, told them thank you. Oh gosh, most important thing is be patient and driving it. It really is the most important thing. As far as all the work that was done to it, took money and time, and yeah, the most important thing is just being able to enjoy it. When I was looking for it, there's a lot of numbers matching SS. There's some really cool cars out there. Really, what I was looking for was a project car, something to work on and have fun, be able to keep for a long time, and be able to drive. So that's something I really enjoy, is just getting out and driving it. Which with some cars out there, you really want them to sit more than you do actually get them out on the road, because this one's fun to drive. That's a good question. The next thing for the car is probably an LS motor, but for now, I'll just drive it the way it is. It's a lot of fun, but it can definitely take a lot. It could withstand a lot more horsepower. It's built for it, so that'll be fun. As far as any other cars after this, I love what I've got. It's people ask me all the time, what's the next car, and yeah, there's other cars that'd be fun to have, but honestly, this is the one to go with. I think one of the key things that I enjoy is it's a bit of a time capsule. Not just something that's over 50 years old, but something that, gosh, I used to drive when I was half my age. And to get back in it and remember something that I was driving 20, almost 30 years ago, is a lot of fun.